Spencer Smith with Christoph Salagi. Scott Hoxett is new player coach for the Phoenix Heat, as well as Roscoe Nunez. Staying on the court for Phoenix is Levi and Ernie Chun. Levi Bone and Ernie Chun. Roscoe gets that inbound pass from Levi. Goes across half court. Great lead pass. 13-12. Caldwell going for the inbound. Great pass up to Debley, who's all by. Even down, Debley trying to get the ball down court as well. Hoxett going over to the corner, cuts him off. Debley unloads the ball over to Caldwell. Back over to Travis in the middle of the court. Travis diving down in the corner against Hoxett. He's looking for a post player. Gives it all the way up to Debley. Other side of the corner. Great pass and this great score in the corner. Matt Debley. Ernie Chun calling for the inbound pass. He sees a Roscoe Nunez, who's right behind Scott Hoxett, setting a couple picks for him. Off court line. Sees a breaking Chun. Negayo. Travis comes around. He gets met by Scott Hoxett, who misses him. He's going to move across half court very himself. Good pick. Levi inbounds the ball to Roscoe Nunez, who's met by a double team of Debley and Caldwell. He's looking to unload the ball. Might have to call. Timeout is called by coach player Scott Hoxett. 29 seconds left on that shot clock. They had 1 second. Smart play by the Phoenix Heat to retain possession. If they would have been the Canadian coming. He's got Levi on the hot sex moving around. Needle. By Debley. Caldwell's trying to pick it up and gets it across half court. Canada retains possession. Debley pulls up. He's calling for a reset. Travis Morrell calls for the ball on the left side of the court. Himself, Travis Morrell. Great score. Pico come and play up high. Oh no, there's an errant inbound pass. Little discussion going on. Roscoe saying the ball is not off of him. And referees come together. Phoenix Heat ball. Line. Court is Levi Bone across the goal line at Phoenix Heat. Caldwell looking for someone to pass to. High pass up to who then gives it across to half court line, Matt Debley. Oh, it's wow. Because Debly down the sideline, pass it up for the score. Into a Roscoe Nunez. Takes the ball across half court. Great pick by Ernie Chun for almost in through the goal. Bone. Inbound pass comes to Debly, who's line. He's going to go through. Pass up to Travis Morale in the corner for the score. Ernie Chun gets that inbound pass. Cody Caldwell, Ernie Chun at the half-court line, sets up as a post and gets the ball. He's going to move cross midpoint of the court. Scott Hogsett there for a pick. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Nunez calls for the ball. A very Swiss cheese defense of the Ontario Annihilators. Found that hole and dove right in. Caldwell then unloads to Travis in the corner for the score. Referee Terry Jackson whistles the start of play. Inbound pass is going to go to Ryan. Great pick by Scott Hogsett, but he's caught from behind by Morale. Ernie Chun looking to pass. Roscoe's got the ball. Levi's calling for the ball. Oh no, a timeout is not called. It is a 12-second violation. No, wait. Getting a clarification from the referees. A timeout was called. 12-second violation was not whistled. Side commentating partner here giving me false information. All right, coming out of that time. Court. Inbounds the ball to Christoph Salagi. Trying to move across half court. Eric Bell in the corner. Gets the ball on the half court line. Ontario defense. Christoph fighting for the ball. 2 seconds, 1 second. Wow, the jump ball is called by referee Bob Lopez. Second shot clock expires. It is Ontario ball on the sideline. Both teams fighting for the ball. Was about to lose the ball because of the shot clock expiration. To Rio, Kovac is intercepted. Trying to direct Christoph, gets stopped by David Wilsey. David Wilsey down into the key. Great corner pick by Eric Bell on Caldwell for Christoph. New line for Canada. That's the ball on the court for Canada. And does through for the score. On the court for Canada is Phoenix Heat have Eric Bell, Scott Hoxett, Christoph Salagi, and Kevin Hamilton. Hamilton playing up high one-on-one with Wilsey. He's trying to break over, gets the ball. Caldwell's right there to meet him on the defensive side. He gets handcuffed by Wilsey down low. Hamilton looks up, sees a breaking Scott Hoxett, who cannot. Looking for a Dave. Here comes Caldwell for the inbound pass, gets it. Hamilton meets him, has to go across across the court to meet him. He gets stopped. There's an errant pass, but Morales. Timeout called. There were 31 seconds on the game clock, on the shot clock. Turnover. It was a 40-second violation. Referee Bob Lopez signaled for a jump ball. However, the table confirmed.
Hey, thanks for watching. My name's Dave Wilsey. That's 2 L's.
Bounce that ball to Cody Caldwell, who's met by Kevin Hamilton. Gives a great pick. Scott Hoxett right there to offer up a little defense. Caldwell goes all the way through across half court. Great pass up. Handle the ball in the corner. It's turned over. Great opportunity for Canada. Phoenix Heat ball down in the corner. Wilsey trying to swipe at the ball from Christoph. Gives it up to Kevin Hamilton. Trying to get across half court is met by Caldwell. Has to turn. Looks up. That ball does. Clock. Both teams going to try for last possession here. Phoenix Heat got the last possession of the last quarter. Hoxett. Hamilton's right there to meet him. Caldwell gets the ball. He's going to try to back in for the score. Christoph is there offering good defense. Handcuffed by Scott Hoxett. Stoppage of play. Bob Lopez. Line, Morata inbound. Setting up for a moderate defense. Caldwell pulling this clock. All the way down, well, should, somewhere into the 50s. And goes seconds left on the game clock. That is for 40 seconds to get that ball across half court and through the goal line. Christoph gets the inbound pass from Hoxett, who came out of the penalty box to make that inbound pass. Hamilton offers up a pick, who then gives the ball up to Christoph for the score. 34 seconds for Canada to get this ball across the goal line. They can go for last possession. They do not have to score quickly. They can use every single second of this game clock. Travis Morale calls for the pass, but it's met by Kevin Hamilton. offering great defense across half court. Goal. 13, 12, 11 seconds. Travis trying to move forward to the key. There's Eric Bell and Hamilton offering up defense. Does with 1 second left on the game clock. Wow. To Christoph Salagi. 1 second rolls off the clock, and that, folks, is the half. They got last goal. It is a score of 22, Canada 19, Phoenix Heat. 5 minutes, folks. We will be back to start the third quarter. All right, folks, about to get this third quarter started. New 8 minutes up on the clock. We've got a score of 22-19. Ontario Annihilators on top of the Phoenix Heat. Joe the Tyrant Jackson coming for the inbound to Roscoe Nunez to start this quarter. There's an inbound pass. Roscoe's got it at mid-court. Ontario running a key defense. Travis Morale, Cody Caldwell, Shane Smith, and Travis Gallo running their key defense against Roscoe Nunez, Ernie Chun, Joe Jackson, and Eric Bell. Great patience by Roscoe to get that ball across the goal line. 22-20. Travis Morale. Of Texas Holdem wheelchair rugby tournament hosted by the Texas Stampede and the Las Vegas High Rollers. Roscoe Nunez moves his way all the way up court, gives it up to Ernie Chun for the score. We'd like to thank our major sponsor, CNR Medical. Offering up a little resistance. Joe Jackson coming down, trying to go to the next. Shane Smith gets the ball from Caldwell and goes across for the score. Roscoe's double teamed by two Canada players, Morale and Smith. JJ gives that ball up to Roscoe, offers one pick on Travis. Roscoe trying to move across. Shane Smith offering up great defense. That ball has to be unloaded by Roscoe. It's intercepted by Canada. Caldwell passes over to Travis, who then gives it up to a screaming Shane Smith. Won't take them long to get back on page. Joe Jackson gives that ball up to a Roscoe. Ernie Chun looking for a pick. A little help to go and get that ball. Across half court, up to Eric Bell for the score. Ontario has 3 floor timeouts left. The Phoenix Heat have 1 floor timeout left. Caldwell gets the inbound pass, takes it across half court. Gets it. Shane Smith offers up one pick. Travis looking for an inbound for a little bit more help. He is triple teamed. Ball is led pass up to Joe Jackson, who wrangles it in and has to give it up over to. Unfortunately, not situation. He was on the half court line. It was not, unfortunately, still a turnover. New line coming on for the Phoenix Heat. Joe Jackson and Ernie Chun on for the Heat. Travis Morale inbounds the ball to Cody Caldwell, who's met by Levi Bone. A penalty goal. Ernie Chun down low along with Christoph. They get that ball in, and they do. Chun takes that ball. There's a pick and roll by Levi. Chun's got the ball. They still got 30 seconds left on the shot clock. Plenty of time. Chun's got that ball now. 23 seconds. Running out of ticks. Chun gets the ball. Great corner pick by Christoph for Chun to go all the way across the court to score in the corner. Move across in the midcourt, but he's not stopping him. Jackson, timeout called. Running out of 12 seconds. They got 31 on the clock. Inbound pass from Dave Wilsey. Over to Caldwell. Is going to move across the half-court line. Levi Bone, push for push. Caldwell gets met. However, long pass over to Travis Morale in the corner for the score. Up to Ernie Chun. Court sees a breaking Levi, who's going to go to pick for him. Chun holds on to the ball, sees Salagi breaking. He's not waiting for Canada to make that inbound. Inbound from Travis to Rio. Rio's got the ball at half court, up to Dave Wilsey, who crosses half court, but met by Christoph. Breaking Travis Morale from the inbound. Can't swipe that ball out of his lap. Still a three-point game, 31-28. 3:11 left in this third quarter. Christoph gets the ball inbounded to him. Dave Wilsey right there, offering up pressure. Salagi goes right by him. Caldwell try and go push for push. Salagi turns back in. However, manhandle. Score. There's a bump by Joe Jackson, which is intercepted by Travis Morale. Lead pass up to Wilsey for the score. It's a shorthanded goal. They play better without. He should stay in the sin bin. So he still has to sit in there because the other team has not scored. Christoph gets the inbound, is going to move down court. Travis meets him with great. However, he to the court. The court from the sin bin goes to inbound to Dave Wilsey, who gives it right back to Caldwell. Levi Bone and Joe Jackson right there for defense. However, Caldwell break the defense, goes from half court through the try line for the score. On the clock, 33-29, Ontario on top of Phoenix. Ontario still has two timeouts. Oh! That turnover, wow. Saw the Canadian players grab Christoph's arm and pull it down. Unfortunately, the ref did not see it. So the ball goes off Christoph and out of bounds. It is Canada ball. Denies him bail. Travis is going to try to go to the corner, but sees opening in the middle. Goes wide open to the middle. All right, Phoenix going to try it again. Joe Jackson inbounding. Inbounds to Christoph. Morale tries to swipe. Christoph following, earning Chun. Chun sets up as a post. Is an option for Christoph. There's a swipe. And again, Cody the Cause Caldwell gets called. Canada shorthanded because of the inadvertent ball reach by the Cause. And Kevin Hamilton. Unfortunately, no red inbounder there. Scott Hoxett has to hurry over. Kevin Hamilton's on the court. And score for Kevin Hamilton. Cody Caldwell comes out of the sin bin. Everybody on the same page again, or get a little breather. Dave Wilsey with 2 L's makes that bench timeout. He is the player coach for Ontario. Taking the timeout. Phoenix Heat come together, getting back on the same page as well. 1:41 left. Again, this is the first game of 6 at the 2021 Texas Hold'em and the Las Vegas High Rollers. Our major sponsor is C&R Medical. All right, coming out of that bench timeout, Phoenix ball. Hoxett inbounds to who's get up. But swings and misses. Great patience by Christoph. And Caldwell for the give and go from Pico. Scott Hoxett right there. Kimmel Hamilton meets Caldwell right before the half court line. And gives locked down. There's Scott Hoxett trying to get Matt Debley. Ball. Hamilton gives the ball with 54 seconds left on the clock. Great timing by Canada. Both teams trying to get last possession here. Canada has been the recipient of the last 2 possessions for the last 2 quarters. Christoph gets the inbound pass. 47 seconds trying to and a break pass. Seconds left on the game clock, and he goes across to the score. Canada, another great opportunity here to go for last goal. Morale unloads to Debley. Is met by Hamilton. Trying to come across. Great pick by Canada. 21 seconds on the shot. Try this again. Here we go. 7 seconds on the clock. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. He is up. Christoph. Phoenix 32. We're going to go into the fourth quarter here in 2 minutes, folks. Stay tuned. Yeah, Ontario up 37-32 over the Heat right now. Ontario has 2 floor timeouts left. Phoenix Heat have 1 floor timeout left. Good competition by both teams of our tournament. Stay tuned for after this. Immediately following will be the Wounded Warriors Abilities Ranch going up against the Denver Harlequins. I'd like to thank our major sponsor, C&R and staff helping out these teams here at the YMCA gym in Las Vegas. Without them, none of this could be possible. So a great big thank you to all of them. All right, and starting this quarter for Canada, you've got Shane Smith, Pico de Gallo, Debley, and Dave Wilsey with 2 L's. That's Dave Wilsey with 2 L's. On the court for the Phoenix Heat is Roscoe Nunez, Joe the Tyrant Jackson, we've got the referees Bob Lopez and finish this last quarter. See what the issue is. Looks like they may be trying to correct the score. While we wait here, other teams playing at this tournament, we've got the Denver Harlequins, the Wounded Warriors Abilities, and the University of Arizona Wildcats. All teams have flown in or drove in. Getting a little explanation from referee Terry Jackson. I can only say Pico de Gallo so many times. So Shane Smith from the Canada team, since we've got a little break here, tournament so far, what are your thoughts?
Oh, it's been fun. So it's great.
Is this first time since Tokyo that you guys?
Yeah, for games. So we get to train a lot together back home in Canada, which is nice, but it's our first games together, so it's beautiful, man.
How was travel into the States with all this craziness that's going on, man?
Yeah, you know what? It hasn't been too bad. We just got to get a test before we.
Happy to have you guys here. I'm glad you guys made it out. It's always fun. Great competition out there. You guys are up by 5 on Phoenix. What's working well for you guys, do you think?
I think we're just playing well together as a team. We're running this game, right? It's just solid fundamentals.
That's good, man. I hear you a lot on the court. You're screaming, man. Is that really part of your game, is really just to communicate, where you are or where you need your players to be?
Yeah. Using my voice, my voice is loud, it carries, and it just kind of helps them know, all right, Shane's there, so I don't need to be there.
That's awesome, man. No, that's good, and it's good for all the new players out there to know, too, that, having that key communication on the court, really helps out. We start wrapping up after today and tomorrow.
Well, I'm looking forward to the Knights game tonight. As a Canadian boy, it's good to get out to a hockey game, so looking forward to that.
Yeah, good. Well, I hope I'm thinking you need to keep Cody Caldwell in the sin bin. That way allows you to run a better offense.
Oh, Cody's too good on the court, man. We need him out here as much as possible.
Cool, man. Well, I appreciate you coming over, taking the time, especially between quarters. Looks like we might be getting back, but good luck out there, brother.
Thanks, Gabe. Appreciate you, man.
Ontario, Canada, giving us a little sideline interview. We appreciate it. Score sheet. I think they're really just trying to make sure that all 37-32. As Shane had mentioned, team came in from Canada. A lot of protocols had been followed for all the players and staff and anyone helping out here with negative results, which is, it's a bit of a hassle, but everyone was able to do it, and we really appreciate them taking the time to do that. Like we've got action about to start up again. We've got is Canada ball to start the whole new 8 minutes. Dave Wilsey with 2 L's. For Canada is Dave Wilsey. Hi, Scott Hogshead, Roscoe Nunez. All right, here we go. Whistle is blown, and the quarter has begun. Good defense by Phoenix. Shane Smith takes that pass. Jackson. He breaks free. Dijonese there to offer up a pick. Smith offers him pick in the middle. Debley tries to pass. Oh, behind the outstretched arms of Pico de Gallo. Scott Hawk. Hawk said, great bump. It's going to be low point love up to Joe Jackson. Joe Jackson's got the ball. Back up to Kevin Hamilton. And turn Phoenix with two quick scores, bringing it back to within three, 37-34. Debley down to inbound. Dejanay's out floating by himself. Shane Smith gets that inbound, goes all the way down low across. Deflected off of the chair of Dave Wilsey. Capitalize on this turnover. Fantastic play. Coach's timeout is called by Dave Wilsey. Wants to try to get the team back together. I think that long pause in the fourth to begin the fourth quarter may have rested everybody a little bit too much. This game within Hawkset going for the inbound. Travis Moreau and Debley on Nunez. Joe Jackson breaking up high. There's a pass to Nunez. Hawkset moving up. He's going to come cross pick for Hamilton, who gets. There it is. Short line. Caldwell's there. Great pick by Joe Jackson to pop his tie. A Canadian player found him one. Unfortunately, found Cody Caldwell, the lame duck out there, popped his tire. Canada staff out to offer up a great pick for Hamilton. It's Canada on top. Travis Morrow with the inbound. Hamilton applying a lot of pressure to Debley, met by Hogson. Great pick and roll by Travis Morrow. Debley gets their first. Check him in. Hogset goes down for the inbound. Into Orozco. Hamilton's coming across. Gets the pass from court there. Great score. Great patience by Hamilton for that to open up. Cody, the call is Caldwell. Up top, waiting for a pass from Bradley. And, of course, as waited, is Caldwell for the pass. Go down low. Joe Jackson go to open up. Joe Jackson unfortunately runs into two Canadian players. Hamilton has to spin around. He's close. Seconds left on the shot clock. Roscoe's got the ball moving back and forth, trying to get a pick by Hamilton, and Hogset does, but Caldwell meets him as well as Travis Morale. He's stuck. unfortunately stay in the key for more than 10 seconds and unfortunately get called for that.
Trying to mount a fourth quarter comeback. Did so great at the beginning of the quarter with several turnovers back to back, but still find themselves down by 4 points. They'll have after this timeout. On the floor. Saw Joe Jackson. And the French import player Christophe. Kind of Iron Man. They've got a game today. Phoenix. Travis inbounds. For the score, so that's going to open it up to 5. Joe Jackson with the inbound to do. Off looking for a pass, not really looking to push. Finds Ernie. Ernie's going to try to. Joe Jackson picks off any potential threats. Christophe gets the goal. So Phoenix is going to need to do something here if they want to stay in this. Debley looks to unload it to Travis for the quick score. Joe Jackson calls the inbound, so Canada will have an opportunity to set up there. James Saws deep down the court. Joe Jackson ball in to Christophe. Christophe unloads it to Ernie Chun, and Ernie's looking to follow some picks here just to get to the front court. Passing off to Christophe. Christophe probably going to try to keep the ball in his hand. 44-40. Canada with the lead. 3 minutes, 14 seconds left here in the fourth. He was pinned down low in the base mode, but Caldwell was able to push his way through. Before 12 seconds, so. And very easy inbound. Travis finds Pico wide open. So with 2:46 left, Canada's got a unusual chain of events for Phoenix to have any chance to tie this up or come away with a W. Ball's in the front court. Ernie Chun finds himself under pressure. Unloads it to Sa. Back to Ernie. Ernie. This is going to set up here on Pico. The give and go. Not try to keep. Caldwell finds himself wide open. Phoenix having a hard time finding an answer defensively for this potent Canadian. Ball goes into Christophe, who's in the double. He's looking to pass, finds it. Travis. Back to Kristoff. Kristoff's in the front court. One man to beat, and it's Pico. Kristoff scores the goal. Close baseline catch there by Debley. Certainly seems to be, loose ball right now. Timeout left, which just got called. Phoenix on the inbound was a little loose. Ball came out. They were able to get it back, but knowing they might not be able to get it in the to avoid another turnover. Canada's good threats on the court. Any one man, another is usually open. And a lot of times you'll see Canada just lob the ball down the court, and they'll be
Okay, Scrap. Handle business,